All right, take a few deep breaths to start the day. Let's do this 13-minute yoga session. So just warming up, do a couple squats, swinging your arms around. Your feet are close to each other. You want to keep that back flat and just get the circulation of the blood going all through your body. The timing of your inhales and exhales don't matter at the beginning here, so just make sure you're deeply inhaling and exhaling as you move. All right, now we'll move into a little side bend to wake up your sides. So what you want to focus on here is first reaching all the way up as high as you can, and then leaning over slightly. Keeping the core tight, remember to breathe, and lean over. All right, now inhale and bring the arms all the way up. Slightly tuck the pelvis so that you have a flat back. That's going to be important throughout all of yoga. And exhale and bring it down. Bring it down, bend the knees, shake it out. All right, now inhale and do a halfway lift, knees slightly bent, and exhale, bring it down, step the legs out onto your knees. I'm going to warm up the wrists a little bit so you can just stretch it out to your comfort level. I like to warm up the wrists always, putting the back of my hand on the mat and just moving around, pressing in. Now into cat-cows. So we're going to inhale and arch the back downward. For some reason that's a cow. Exhale and look like an angry cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale, round up through your cat. And get your sides as well. All right, tuck your toes under and roll it out. You're going to go into your downward dog, but you got to warm those legs up first. So really squeeze through your hands there. Bend your knees. You want your thighs to be close to your stomach so that you have a flat back. You reach your heels down toward the ground. There's that flat back. You want it extended, not rounded on the low back, extended. Just take a few deep breaths. Make sure that your elbows aren't hyperextended, but rather that they're slightly bent to protect the joints. Just breathe. And now either step up or hop it back to the front of your mat. Bend those knees and lift it up. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back down. Or you can add another inhale. Bring it down, hands plant, knees back. You're going to push down into chaturanga. Make sure your shoulders don't collapse and you're holding strong. Push it back into your downward dog, exhaling. Bending those knees. You can do a few pulses to keep warming your legs up. I know you might be stiff, so it'll help you loosen up. All right, so you're going to inhale and lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring it towards your face. Inhale, lift. Exhale towards the opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Towards your face. Don't hit your face. And then you're going to lift into warrior something or other. So with each inhale, I like to contract and bring everything up. Flatten that back so that you can feel a stretch in the front of your right thigh. I keep my knee slightly bent so that I can have that flat back. Inhale. You can slightly straighten that back knee to feel the stretch intensify. rotate into warrior something or other. And exhale, reach forward. Take a few breaths and just enjoy this warrior something. Inhale and reach back. Rotate back. You're going to place your hands back down on the mat and lift your left leg up. Feel that stretch. And now walk both feet up towards your mat. Remember to breathe. Inhale and rise up. Exhale, another inhale, and slowly roll down, bending the knees. Halfway lift, and back down to the ground, stepping your legs out. Gonna go into another chaturanga. Inhale into your upward dog. So here in upward dog, make sure you're not hyperextending the neck. You want to keep it nice and straight looking forward. And push back into your downward dog with an exhale. Bending those knees, keeping that flat back. That's the most important. And make sure you don't dump down into your shoulders too. That's how I kind of overstretched my shoulders. Inhale, lift the right leg, and exhale, bring it towards your face. Lift, bring it towards a knee, lift again, and then bring it towards your face. You can do a couple pulses that way. I like to do opposite elbows and legs. Plant your foot, inhale into warrior something. So here it's the same as that other side. We're targeting the front of now our left thigh. And if you keep your low back flat, you'll have that left knee bent, and you'll really feel the stretch in the front of your thigh. Contract your abs if you can't feel it. It'll help with that tilt of your pelvis forward. If you lean towards the opposite side, you will further that stretch. All right, and now take an inhale and rotate that back leg, moving into warrior 2, 3? I don't know. I really don't know. And lean back and inhale. Exhale as you move forward, stretching that side body. Inhale, exhale. You can rotate that spine. Don't push too far. All right, plant your hands down. Inhale and rise that right leg up. Feel the stretch in your left hamstring. And either hop it back or walk back up to the front of your mat and just forward fold. Rise up into your halfway lift. Bend your knees if you need. Keep your back flat. Bend those knees. Inhale and exhale, doing pulses there to really feel the stretch in your hamstring. Inhale all the way up. With your arms still lifted, find balance in your right foot, and with your body stiff as a board, pivot on that right leg until you feel a hamstring stretch. Keep your core engaged, bend your right knee, and bring that left leg down to the mat into warrior, I'm just going to say 2. Hands together, rotate towards your right side so you can feel a stretch in your back, and inhale, exhale. Now we're going to be straightening our right knee, not all the way. Keep it slightly bent to protect that joint until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. And bring your hands down either to the mat, or if you have blocks or a table around you, you can use that to help. So keep focusing on your breath here. It might feel like a deep stretch. Keep pulsing the knee, so flex and extend ever so slightly just to keep movement within the joint. Put all of your weight into your right heel and bring that left leg to meet the right. Inhale up and exhale into your squat. You're going to do the same thing on the left side, so rise into an airplane, keeping the left knee bent, the back flat, core tight. So you lose a little balance, it's okay. And then drop that right leg back into warrior one. Inhale and rotate towards your left side. Keep breathing. Keep the core tight. You can extend the arms out if you want a deeper stretch, or just stay where you are if it feels good. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, slowly straighten that left knee, keeping it slightly bent and reaching your arms down as far as it feels comfortable. And breathe. Inhale, rise your arms up. Bring your right leg to meet your left and rise all the way up to tree. Exhale and let your back completely relax as you forward fold, keeping the knees bent. Just breathe and enjoy this little rest. Short rest, okay? Inhale, bring it back up. Take a deep breath, rising your arms up, forward fold back down into your plank pose and lower into chaturanga. Push up into up dog and then back into down dog. So really find what's comfortable in your downward dog. It can feel so uncomfortable at the beginning, but the more you do this, the more it'll be your resting pose. You can rise your legs just to further the hamstring stretch. Just play. Enjoy. So if you can, slowly bring your elbows down to the ground. So now you're in a pose called dolphin pose. If your hamstrings are very tight, keep your knees very bent. Don't collapse through the shoulders. Make sure you push into the ground with your elbows and breathe. Bend those knees down. If you can, rise back up into your plank pose and sink down into upward dog. Lower your belly all the way down to the ground. Lift your legs, chest and arms off the ground. And if you can, grab your feet. Do a little, I think it's called bow pose or something like that. Keeping that chest lifted, you can push back up into your downward dog. Hop it back up to the front of your mat. Inhale. You just did an awesome yoga session. You killed it. Just enjoy your day. I love you, sister.